Hi, welcome to the RoseOpalknits channel. This is a crafty channel, and usually I'm here with my daughter-in-law Daphne, but this month of December I am posting crafty chat videos by myself. If you are returning, thank you so much for choosing to spend some more of your precious free time with me, and if you are new here, I hope you stick around, you like what you see, and you consider subscribing. So, I just wanted to pop on here and update you all on what I've been doing with my crafty free time. It is Monday, December 8th. It is about 2:15 in the afternoon. I got home a little while ago from church. The kids and I went to church at noon, and before I got out of my clothes and into my sweats, I wanted to get on here and just do a little update, say hello. All right, so what have I gotten into? So I have currently 2 projects in this bag, and I worked on both of them a little bit last night and a little bit this morning. So let me show you what I have done. On this 1x1 ribbed hat that I am knitting for my father, the last time I showed it, I was down here, and I completed the dark gray, and now I am adding in the light blue gray color. And I still have a little while to go, but it's getting done. So there's that. And I am using Barocco Ultra Wool DK and some scraps that I had. And then the other project I've made a little bit of progress on is my hat out of the chocolate covered cherries yarn that I dyed. The last time I showed it, I was up here in the ribbing. This is a 50-gram 2-ply. It's either 80/20 or 75/25. I need to look. I need to look at my notes so I'm sure. But yeah, I only did about 7 or 8 rounds of 1x1 ribbing because 2 reasons. I have found that I don't personally need a lot of ribbing on my socks, just enough to keep them from rolling. And the other reason is I'm got so much 1x1 ribbing on this hat that I was ready to be done with ribbing, and I thought, well, I don't need that much, so let me switch it to stockinette. And then what I've done is knit, 3 to 5 rounds of 1x1 ribbing on the hat, and then I'll pick this up and knit a round or 2 in stockinette. So this is a 64 stitch sock on a US 1.5, which is a 2.5 millimeter needle, and this is how far it is coming along. And I did work on one more thing because, like I mentioned, this is Wrap It Up December, where I'm trying to fully finish projects that I've just had laying around in the craft room waiting to be fully completed. So I pulled out this hat that I had knit earlier in the year. I held 2 strands together. They were both about a fingering to sport weight. I held an off-white with a mohair-like colorway that is ombre blues and teals. And it's like 100% acrylic polyester nylon type deal. Both yarns were from Hobby Lobby. And I knit 1x1 ribbing for about 2.5, 3 inches. I knit 4 to 6 rounds of 1x1 broken rib. And then I switched to stockinette stitch and did basic hat decreases at the top. So I sewed in the ends for the hat this morning, and I found a pom-pom and added the pom-pom. The pom-pom had like a little elastic loop, which I pulled through the crown of the hat and then tied tightly with the off-white yarn that I had used in the hat. So it is now ready to be worn. It looks cute. I think, I mean, as cute as a hat can look on me. My glasses always kind of get in the way. But, so yeah, that's finished. So now I'm going to change into my sweats and do some things around the house. A little bit of reading with my daughter, and then probably get back to my father's hat in an effort to try to finish it. I do have to work tomorrow. So, and then he comes to town tomorrow evening. So the hat needs to be finished and blocked quickly. All right, I'll check in either later today or tomorrow morning before I go to work. That's my plan. All right. Bye. Hey, good morning. It is December 11th, about 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'm getting ready to leave for work. But I wanted to check in real quick because it's been a couple days. Well, I've just had a lot going on and I've been so tired. But I have been knitting. So I wanted to show you real quick that my father's 1x1 rib hat is almost finished. I've started the decreases. I'm getting ready to switch to magic loop. And then I just need to weave in the ends and block it. I did give him the bulky weight hat yesterday and he put it right on his head and wore it the whole time. He said, I'm bald. My head's always cold. So I was like, okay, great. And when I've needed a quick break from the 1x1 ribbing, I've pulled out my sock with this yarn that I dyed myself called Chocolate Covered Cherries. And I just made a little bit of progress, but I figured I'd show it because progress is progress. So I don't know, maybe 6 rounds, 7 rounds, and I'll show you the back. But there it is. So just a little bit. Yeah. I hope to check in later today. If not, definitely tomorrow. I have some things to do tomorrow, but I'm not working. So I should be able to check in tomorrow. All right. Hey, how you doing? It is Friday, December 12th. It is about 11:30 in the morning, and I'm getting ready to have a busy afternoon. The grandkids are coming over, so Daphne and Holden can go out to lunch and do a few things. And my father's coming over to visit, and while they're here, and so I just wanted to sit down real quick and just update you guys about what I've been doing. So this bag no longer has a hat in it because the hat is finished. So I cast on the largest size of Joji Locatelli's Rafa's hat. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. And I use DK weight yarn, Barocco Ultra Wool, in some scraps that I had in my stash. And I followed the pattern, except I didn't do the ridge line, the garter ridge lines or the purl bumps. I just continued in 1x1 rib for those rows that did that, and followed the decreases as written in the pattern. And I have sewn in all my ends, and now it's wet, so it's blocking, so I can give it, to my father. I'll probably let him take it with him wet back to his hotel room when he leaves this afternoon, and he can let it dry overnight. But yeah, so that's another finished hat, and I'm not going to have a lot of time this afternoon to work on anything crafty, but I did gather a new project to cast on, and this is a bag by Angelina of Ode to Artistry. And in it, I put two 50-gram balls of Barocco Millstone Tweed. One is the color 11120, which is Arctic, and the other one is color 11121, Cobalt. So I'm going to use them in some kind of combination to make fingerless mitts for my son Thomas's fiance. They got engaged earlier this week. I don't think I mentioned that. But yeah, we're really excited to officially have Liz join our family sometime probably towards the end of 2026. But yeah, so I want to knit her a pair of fingerless mitts, and I'll get those on the needles probably this evening. But yesterday after work, I worked on my crochet vest. If you've watched the podcast episodes, you'll know that I had the front panel done, and I had most of the back panel completed. I just needed to finish the bottom ribbing, and I did. I finished that last night. So, unfortunately, I had to add a new ball towards the very end, but it's all good. I'll just weave in the ends. So now I'm going to try to find the time this weekend. I work all day Saturday, but try to find maybe on Sunday to get this piece together, and then I'll have to do ribbing on the armholes and the neckline. But then it'll be a finish, and get it blocked and the ends woven in, but then it'll be a finished object. And in case you're new here, I am crocheting and knitting this project out of Noro Tenson that I picked up at the Yarn Maven in the colorway 06 Ginowan. I don't know. Ginowan. I don't know how to pronounce that. But this is how much I have left right now. I'm going to have some of this left, but I have plans to add it to another project at some other point. My daughter is running up here. Hold on 1 second. All right. I'll have all the rest of the information about that project when Daphne and I record the next podcast episode, which we are scheduled to record that on Monday. So, but yeah, so that is my update for now. And I wanted to just moving stuff on the floor. I just wanted to close this this episode out. This will probably be the last update I do. I may record something this afternoon with the grandkids and my dad. I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. But either way, I'll probably work on editing it this evening and getting it uploaded and probably available on YouTube tomorrow, Saturday the 13th. But if you're watching this, it's already on YouTube. So, and then, yeah, Daphne and I will record a podcast episode. And the next craft chat will be sometime later next week. So, all right. Bye.